Alright guys, girls, and everyone who identifies with stupid shit. I'm gonna make a video today, not on that, on this. This is my Dake 50H, I believe. Let's see. And it's leaking. It's got a pretty healthy leak. You can see that oil down there, and oil off here, etc, etc, etc. So, it's been leaking for a while. It's just kind of bothering me. So, I actually tried to get a hold of Dake on this to get the parts from them, and apparently I'm not important enough for them to reply to my emails or answer my fucking calls. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tear it apart. I'm in the Fort Worth area, so I'm gonna drive my happy ass to a seal store and I'm gonna buy the closest seals I can find. Because believe it or not, seals are not proprietary to each fucking brand. So 90% of the time, you can go get a seal that fits pretty much anything at one of the big seal stores. So, take a little video of me tearing it apart. I've been really bad about putting videos up because I've been really fucking busy, and it's hard to want to do stuff for free when you could be doing stuff to making money. So hopefully this will help someone else out. I don't exactly know what this looks like inside of here. I got the parts diagram, but it was medium at best. I'm not using a hand pump. It actually didn't come with it when I bought it. I'm using this cheap ass Chinese pump off of Scamazon. So I'll spin it off there. That'll drop it down on the table right here. And then I'll crank the table down because I got a funny feeling this is going to be pretty heavy. Let me find a place to put y'all, and y'all can spend the next 6 hours watching me take apart this piece of shit. Alright, so you guys can kind of see. It's pretty easy to take apart. It's got these 4 wheels that screw in up here. That allows the whole carriage to move these directions. This screw comes off right here. That's what pinches it back against the frame. And then that comes off. That's the actual mechanism. So it's pretty easy. And after that, I'll adjust this down and or drop the table down. But that was pretty easy to uninstall. Other than, like I said, I think this thing weighs like 200 pounds. Perfect. Exactly what I meant to do. So if I know correctly, which I probably don't, most of this cylinder is a reservoir for the hand crank. And then the rest is the piston, the screw lead for adjusting, and the spring to retract the piston. And somewhere in there should be some seals. So I'm just gonna start tearing it apart, and this video I'll probably use in case I can't remember how it goes back together. And if it makes a good video, I may put it up on the internet. Probably not, I suck at videos. So here we go. You can see there's a little groove that goes down the center and it catches, probably can't see, but there's a little groove in this little big nut thing that catches inside that groove right there, and that's what limits. So we take that collar off, that's what limits it from coming out. And since we got the collar off, it'll probably shoot across the shop and punch me in the chest and fucking make me go to the ER, but at least it'll be a good story. There's a fuck ton of rod in here. Okay, so there's the end of that rod. There we go. Set that aside. So there's the 4 bolts on the outside, and there's 2 countersunk ones where the beams are at. Rails sit on here, so I'll get the Allen screw and get that out. So I think there's spring pressure on this because it's separating as I open it up. So if you're doing this at home, well, you shouldn't be listening to me because I don't know what I'm doing. But be careful, because this motherfucker may spring a thing and it'll take out a few teeth. Yeah, you can see it's definitely separating right there. Well, you guys might be able to see, but I can see. I think the spring pressure's off, so this is probably where it'll smack me in the face. Alright, let's see what's under it. Okay, it's even really heavy, the spring pressure's not off. It's probably just really fucking heavy. Oh, fuck me. Whew. Fucker's got some crap. Oh, she's luge on me. An asshole. Nice. Okay. Key is to get a whole bunch of sawdust all over everything. Okay, really, Matt? That was dumb as fuck. But it's all over the camera now, too. No, you guys look fine. Smarter man would use his overhead crane. Fuck that. Alright, guys. Bear with me. Here we go. I'm wisening up. Son of a bitch. Just fucking clean these. And goddamn thing splooged on me. Yeah, fuck. Nice things. Smarter man would rope in some of his friends. Yeah, there we go, guys. That's what she looks like on the inside. If you're doing this at home, you're definitely going to need a lifting apparatus or more friends than I have. And let me find a place to safely dispose of all of this hydrohydraulical fluid. Fantastic. Okay, so that's under pressure apparently. Okay, great. So here's your return spring. She's a little guy. I think I had one just like that in my Honda Civic. And I think there was a problem because I don't think the reservoir is supposed to fill up with fluid unless you have it piped back in there. Alright guys, I got all the pieces cleaned up a little bit. I'll show you kind of what we're working with here. So this is your main base. Your top base is over. Oh, I think I got you guys greasy. Stand by. Yeah, I think that's better. Probably not. Hold on, one more time. Steady. Wow, yeah, that's a shot. Alright, so this is the base. There's your piston, the threaded rod for the extendo reach, and that's the top of the base. The top of the base is what rides on the piston. There's a seal down here, and then you got a seal here, and this rubber seal. Mine are pretty freaking bad, so I'm hoping I can get them out in decent enough shape to actually match them to a new one. If not, we shall see. I don't think this is supposed to have fluid in it either, but I'm not 100% sure on that actually. The seals here. I guess it does have some fluid on it because it doesn't seal. Oh yeah, it'll have any overflow that slips past these pistons, which is probably quite a bit considering, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me take you in for one of them close-ups. But I mean, it is just disintegrating. What you think, Igor? That seal no good, yeah? Yeah. Oh, it looks like we got another project here in a minute. Oh boy. So, I'm gonna try to get these seals out and I'll bring you guys back. Shit, dude. How the fuck's that come off? As the spring's loose and pops my teeth out. Like, go! There we go. O-ring in there. I think that's standard. Alright, fantastic. It's going to come out in pieces. Well, that's nice. I would bet it's a single lip seal. Well, now I'd have to take the whole thing up there. Well, I'm gonna go find some parts for it. Next time you'll see from me, these will be a little cleaner and we will be putting it back together. Pretty easy to take apart, pretty straightforward. So I'm gonna do a bunch of cleaning. Nobody wants to watch that shit, it's boring. Alright guys.